Independent tech expert there. Look, as you've been hearing, the United Kingdom began rolling out the COVID-19 vaccine today. The travel industry in particular is hoping widespread vaccinations will help certainly boost that sector. I mean, more grim numbers released today. In fact, these are astonishing numbers. It showed that airports across the globe saw 6 billion, I'll say that again, saw 6 billion fewer passengers in 2020, of course, due to COVID. So could the vaccine result in a rebound for travel, or will it just take years for the industry to recover? Hey, let's find out, because Wendy Wu Tours were, actually one of the first travel companies to really be hit hard by the pandemic. That started for that company last December because of the amount of tours that they operate in China. The company is now reporting a surge in bookings for travel in the year ahead. Wendy Wu, the big boss, joins us, and a familiar face. Wendy, a pleasure seeing you again. You and I spoke around January or February live in the studio back in those days, and you were telling us just how tough. But for those viewers around the world, before we get on to the positives, just how hard was it at that time for you? Did you go to virtually zero bookings?
100%, Aaron. It was devastating for the entire industry. And for us, yes, we got a couple of months, zero bookings. And then and the whole industry suffered so much. It was nothing like that before, nothing, ever.
And at the moment, you're seeing, can I just say, you're seeing a resurge in bookings. I mean, we've been told there's a lot of pent-up demand out there. But is this surge in bookings, I think in particular for the month of November, is that off the back of the vaccine announcements?
Once again, Aaron, 100%. As mentioned, we had 2 months, almost zero bookings. But ever since it started to be 10%, 20%, 30%, and eventually in October, it grew to 70% of last October. And then the news of vaccination is coming soon. Just riding on top of that, we actually reached 70% of October last year. So that's a big jump. That was fantastic. And then finally, when the news of vaccination is going to be administered like today or tomorrow, that soon. And in the last week of November, our booking grew another 20%. And that weekly booking is for the first time since COVID. We did more than last year, same week. So really, the news is really, really positive. And of course, that was called. I cannot be sure. Yeah, sorry.
Let me ask you this though. The vaccine, and let's be frank here, the vaccine is only going to work if everybody is vaccinated. You can't have parts of the world not vaccinated and others, it just won't work. I mean, isn't there a danger? Aren't you concerned that you start taking people around the world again and then bringing them back home, that we could see second waves? We saw it in Europe over the summer. People started traveling when the lockdown eased, and look what's happening in the UK and Europe now.
Okay, Aaron, this is how I felt, our customer, because during this pandemic, we never stopped working. So, first bring people back from safe and well and happy, bring them back from this nation, right? And then we look after them, change tours, cancel all the tours, and etc. And then finally, when they start to booking, we start to realize that no one right now can take travel for granted anymore. And no one wants to wait. Because they said, if we have vaccination now, then we can actually go out as soon as the border is open. And right now, plus there's something else as well. At the destination, all the reports says the travel experience itself has become the best ever. Because it's almost like 30 years ago, when there's no traffic jam, there's no crowds, and you can get a really up-close personal with all the all the attractions and all the animals you want to say. So therefore, people are really just, if they can take the vaccination straight away. I asked many of our customers, because we did so many Zoom and parties for them. They told us, yes, we will go for it. They said, we can't wait to do it. So that's the reason why we say the surge of booking.
Okay. Wendy Wu, short and sweet, but a real pleasure having you with us. Good luck with everything. Stay safe. We'll check in with you soon, I promise. Wendy Wu from Wendy Wu Tours there. Uber